Okay, y'all. Today is such a fun day. I love this day. We have a 400-meter time trial. So today is the day we're going to spend a lot of time warming up, really prepping. You're going to have to do a couple 400s in warm-up. The main thing to keep in mind is just ignore all of this. All of this doesn't matter, okay? If this is all you do today, awesome. We'll get to this part afterwards, but let's put 100% of our effort and focus on let's see how fast we can possibly run a 400 meter. Something to keep in mind, especially if you're here at the gym, we kind of run around on streets and there's cars, and cars don't care about you and your time and your workout. So just a little warning, unless you're on a track or somewhere that's completely safe, you always have to kind of have that head on a swivel and don't get caught up in, this is my only chance ever to do this, cars don't care. So anyway, what we've got is a 400 meter time trial. We've been working on speed, developing it at shorter distance, and the strategy for this is really just come out hot. Not 100% sprint, but I almost don't want to say that, because anytime I say not 100% sprint, especially on distances like this, people really kind of bring it back a little too much. So I think for most people, let's say 99% effort right out the gate, and expect about 100, 150 meters in for you to kind of have that, I'm in trouble. But at the same time, 400 meters, if you're going fast, is a minute to minute and a half. World class is under a minute. And then if you're someone that's in even the 10-minute mile range, then we're still only looking at 2.5 minutes for your fastest 400 meters. So even in those time durations, it's like there's not a lot of time to bomb out and get completely screwed over. So you got to come out the gate smoking on this one. Remember, we talk about running technique a lot, and when we come out smoking, we're not like movie running. We're not pushing off of the ground. We're not trying really hard. We're trying to get big, controlled, deep breaths in, making sure we get a lot of air in, a lot of air out. We're trying to focus on that posture and getting a big lean going so we can be bouncy on our feet and really pick our feet up high. So let gravity take you, but pick those feet up high and really lean, not at the waist, lean that whole body into it. And let's try and work on it, getting our speed there. But as far as what the speeds are, 99% of what our speeds are. Just go for it. You're going to hit a wall somewhere in the middle. Expect it to happen. It's going to happen, and power through, power through, power through. Finish strong like it's the only thing that matters ever. So much fun. Then take 10 minutes off. The next piece is just to kind of think back on what's the technique stuff that went wrong. Did we feel like we got overextended and overused the hip flexor? Did we have a hard time maintaining an upright posture? Was breathing tough? Were we not landing on our feet where we like to land on our feet? What was our upper back doing? Yada, yada, yada. Let's kind of look back. Inevitably, some technique aspects, if you're paying attention, are going to break down when we test something like a 400 meter. So what we're going to do is 4 rounds. We're going to run 400 meter. We're going to run it just at a kind of, not an easy pace, but like a smooth pace. We're going to take 4 minutes of rest in between each one, and the focus is going to be correcting or honing in or perfecting any technique things that we might have noticed in this 400 meter run. Anyway, make sure warm up a lot. So many people when they're warming up are worried that they do too much. And when we have these longer 7-minute, 10-minute, 45-minute workouts, we don't need as much cardio in the warm-up. For something where we're going to come out the gate hot, you're going to need to do a couple 400s in warm-up. You're going to need to do stretching, yada, yada, yada. And you're going to need to really push it hard at some points of those runs in your warm-up to prep you. We do a lot of workouts that are like 5 400 meters, 8 rounds of 400 meters, and almost what we see is almost everyone in the gym, their second 400, even though they're coming out the gate hot on the first one, almost everybody, that second 400 is better than the first one once they get some rest. So make sure in your warm-up, kind of push it a little bit, give yourself some time to cool down, and then let's come at it. Have fun with this one. Good luck. Talk to y'all soon.